everyone, I'm Nicole Guillaume with Guiding Echoes, the channel that is devoted to your spiritual and personal growth. So a few days ago, I opened up my email box and I received a message from someone I don't know, and she was referring to the video she saw on my YouTube channel, and she asked me, how do you know you're not just schizophrenic? Well, I'm sure she was just being facetious, but it's actually a pretty good question. And I think that there's really only one way that you can validate whether or not you are experiencing hallucinations or whether or not you're an actual psychic medium. And so it boils down to that one thing: validation. And so how do you get validation? Well, simple. You start reading for other people. So what that means is that when you are speaking to a friend or a coworker, whoever, if they seem fairly open-minded to this sort of thing, and you notice that there's a spirit around them, or you get a sense that there's someone hanging out with them, someone in the spirit world, then you can bring it up to them. And you'll say, this may sound a little crazy, but I sense very strongly that there's a female spirit near you, and you may want to start giving some type of description of that spirit, whether you are seeing that spirit physically, or maybe you're getting a sense for a personality or a message that that spirit wants to give to someone. And again, I would exercise caution here because not everyone is into this whole psychic mediumship thing. Some people just think it's a lot of BS. Other people are scared of it. So you should kind of have an idea where someone stands with the spiritual world before you attempt this with them. So exercise caution, know if they're open-minded to this or not, and then open up that dialogue. And if that person is able to validate the sensations that you've been receiving, the information that you've been receiving, then you know that it's most likely you're a psychic medium. And here's the thing, you of course want to try it with more than one person. One person, it could maybe be a fluke, or maybe you're reading their body language, or something else is going on. Maybe you just lucked out. But if you try it with more than one person and you find that you're right more often than not, that's a good sign that you're a psychic medium. Now, if the opposite happens, where you start to get feedback from people and they're saying, I really don't know what you're talking about, or that doesn't make any sense to me, then maybe it's time to talk to a psychologist or a therapist, because this could mean that you're becoming inundated with different thoughts and different voices in your head that are not connected to the spirit world, and there may in fact be some type of chemical imbalance or something else that's happening in your health. The reality is that hallucinations can be a symptom of several different illnesses, not just schizophrenia. So if you're starting to open up to spiritual things and you're hearing voices and no one can validate the information for you, then please go to a doctor, get that checked out, and don't feel as if there's anything wrong with you. And please know there's nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes people just get sick, and if that happens, if you are hearing voices and they're not being validated, then it's really important that you look after yourself and look after your health, because the last thing you need are voices in your head telling you things that are untrue, messing with your mind and making you doubt yourself. So please, please, please take care of your health, right? Your health comes first, and know that there is no shame if you are schizophrenic or you are experiencing some type of illness that is in fact messing with your cognitive abilities, okay? So I would much rather you be safe and get checked out than for you to be ashamed or embarrassed that the voices you heard didn't pan out, and just keep that to yourself, okay? So anyways, that is my view on that. If you have anything that you'd like to add to this conversation, if you're a psychic medium, or perhaps you're someone who's interested in spiritual things, or maybe you yourself have gone through a season in life where you were hearing voices and you couldn't validate them, and you'd like to offer advice to people who are maybe going through that same thing, please put your comments in the comment section down below. I cannot tell you how helpful your stories, your testimonies, and your experiences can be when it comes to people who are facing the same thing. All right, so be brave, put on your brave faces, be courageous, and let's have this conversation because it's important. You know, we're all here to support each other. This is a community, and I would love to see you guys connect with each other and speak about these wonderful spiritual topics. So again, leave your comment in the comment section down below. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I would like to welcome you to the Guiding Echoes community, and I'd also like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here on this channel, we love to talk about spiritual topics, specifically consciousness, afterlife, psychic mediumship, and things of that nature. So if that's of interest to you, you've come to the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that little bell notification so you can be notified when I release new videos in the future. If you'd like to learn more about me or you'd like to order a psychic mediumship reading, please visit my website at guidingechoes.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.